Well, unless you're sitting on a big pile of cash to buy a property, you're going to have to finance that property. And to qualify for financing, a buyer has to have good credit, has to have a good employment history, has to have a good salary history or income history. So credit can be very impactful. And there were a lot of people that were hit hard in the last recession and downturn, and they're still recovering credit-wise. Lending is starting to loosen up just a little bit. It was extremely conservative. Guidelines for approving a buyer have been very strict coming out of the recession. They're starting to improve or lessen, I should say, as the economy improves. And there are programs for people that, some people lost homes in the downturn. They lost home to foreclosure or to short sales, and now they're are in good employment and are ready to buy again. But it takes time, for something like a foreclosure or a short sale to be gone from your credit. And there are programs now for those kinds of buyers who maybe have that financial history. But low credit, it's going to be very, very difficult to buy a house. The most important factor when purchasing a home, I think, is being really clear about what you want. I think being realistic and clear about what you can afford and knowing what your goals are for the house. If those things are clear to you as a buyer, it makes the process a lot easier. As a buyer will shop in the range that they can really afford, a neighborhood that suits what their needs are. I find a challenge for me representing someone is if they are not realistic about what their budget is and what they can really get for their money in this market. It makes the process very frustrating for the buyer and very challenging for the real estate agent.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.